take a look at how to hit the Djokovic backhand. Most players are taught the two-handed backhand. This shot is hit on the left side of the body for right-handers and on the right side of the body for left-handers. More men use one-handers, but many players use two-handed backhands. Since the backhand is hit on the non-dominant side, control or ball direction is most important for this shot. Remember that body movements create racket path, racket face at contact, and ball spin and speed. Ball contact point is critical. Meet the strings on the quarter, very slightly below the equator of the ball. Nothing happens to the ball until contact point. Try to get your racket path and contact point correct. The racket face needs to be 90 degrees or vertical at contact for a topspin high-pace shot. Racket path for topspin can be 3 different styles or types. 1 foot below, which is a stinger or flat shot, 2 foot below, which is a rally or steady topspin shot, and more than 2 feet below is a loop, a lob, or hitting heavy topspin low at their feet. The racket path begins at the bottom of the swing before going up into the ball. Look here for the start of the racket path. Remember, on the scales of tennis court justice, power and control are on opposite sides. When you get more control, you lose some power. When you get more power, you lose control. Remember that racket speed equals ball speed and spin. And also, to get pace, you need ball speed and spin. Pace and power are generally the same thing. To hit a backhand, sit in a chair to prepare, and sit to hit. Bend your knees for power. Remember, you can't shoot a cannon from a canoe. Set your base with your knees bent so you can power through with your legs first. Women's professional backhands are nearly identical to men's professional backhands. Unit turn is 45 degrees as you loop, set and sit, drop below the ball, pull and drive up, through, and finish in the backpack. You can use a left-handed semi-western forehand or a left-handed eastern forehand for your non-dominant hand. Your dominant hand should be continental for future volleys and slices. Some players use the right hand in a stronger eastern backhand position, not shown here. Rex has a weak left arm, which most players do. That's the problem with the backhand. Hit some shots with your left hand on the strings and work that left arm, left shoulder as hard as you can. The dominant hand is continental, where the non-dominant hand is more of an eastern forehand left-handed grip. Remember, racket path and contact point determine direction. Cross court and down the line contact points are 18 degrees different. The racket furthest in front is the cross court shot. Then drive through the orange cones. The racket furthest back is the down the line shot through the yellow cones. Racket face at contact determines direction of right and left and up and down. The second progression is to put your palm on the throat of the racket and get both arms working together with more emphasis on the left arm. These progressions are designed to develop the two-handed backhand with more left arm involved. Practice hitting with the non-dominant left hand. Take a look at the Djokovic backhand sequence. These details occur in a small amount of time. Audrey's doing some excellent things with her backhand. She has a nice loop. Her right hand is continental, and she's controlling the ball contact point and racket path for direction. Audrey's backhand will consistently improve over time. Pull your backhand through as if you're in a tug of war. Pulling in a tug of war requires the legs to be bent and to push off the ground, which transfers to the upper body or the arms and shoulders. Kim Kleisters is doing precisely that. Notice her legs are bent and she's driving off that back foot. The next series is Maria Sharapova driving her backhand. Maria is a great example of control and power together. Racket speed starts at the bottom of the loop as the racket goes up into the ball. Here is another example of the loop swing from the side view. Take note of all 6 frames. Very important to qualify yourself in each one. Stare at the ball. You can't hit what you can't see. Keep focusing on the ball. Audrey is focusing on the ball and quality and quantity at the same time. Training the brain with quality is an attribute that will take Audrey's game to higher levels the more she plays. Be patient and train the brain. It'll pay off for the future. Thanks for watching Tennis Online Professional Services. Give us a like or subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos.